everybody, this is Chad at Round 2, so we're back with another product spotlight video. This is for November 2018, so there's actually a ton of stuff coming in. We're actually getting close to Christmas now, so we have 10 model kits for this video. We've got 4 1/18 scale cars with 1/18 accessories and 5 different releases for Johnny Lightning 1/64th, as well as a new release for Autoworld slot cars. So we'll jump in, get you guys started, and show you the 1/64th. Alright, so first off, in Johnny Lightning 1/64th, we've got 2 new 2-packs coming out with a couple variations for that. So first in the 2-pack is the Hubert Platt Ford 2-pack. So this comes with the Platt & Payne 1969 Ford Mustang there, as well as the Ford Drag Team 1969 Mustang. Those 2 different race liveries on it. Should be a really cool pack. We've been really excited for that one to come out. And then next with 2 packs, this is the second release for our Yenko 2-pack. So this has the 1968 Chevy Camaro Yenko in green there with those great looking red line tires. And secondly is that 1972 Chevy Vega Stinger Yenko. So this should be a really popular one, and we're excited to see these come out as well. Especially, I'm a personal fan of the Vegas, so I like that one quite a bit. We also have new hobby exclusive cars coming out. So this is the GMC 2.5-ton 6x6 tanker. So this is the Gulf oil variation here, kind of that old school Gulf logo and vintage Gulf style packaging. And then for the other version of that, we have the Texaco tanker as well. There it is with that vintage Texaco logo, cool looking packaging with the gas pump and everything. And keeping with kind of that old school vintage stuff, this is next in our release for Greatest Generation. So what this series is, this is for celebrating 75 years of D-Day, or commemorating 75 years of D-Day. So first off in this release, like our other Greatest Generations releases, the version A is a clean version. So here is the Willys military Jeep here in version A, and the version B is dirty, so you can kind of see there's some mud splattered up, a little bit of dust over it. So always really cool. And next, this is the World War II Dodge WC-57 command car. So there's your version A, the clean version, and version B here. The dusty, dirty variation on that. Next up in the release, the World War II. This is that GMC 6x6 truck. There's that version A here. And there's version B. And fourth up in the release, we've got the World War II Sherman tank. There's version A for that. And version B here, the dirty version. And moving on, we actually have 2 airplanes in this release. The airplanes have proven to be pretty popular also. So here's the first one, the Republic P-47D Thunderbolt Razorback. So there's that version A, clean version. And version B, got some bullet holes, some smoke, a little bit of wear on that. And then lastly, in the D-Day release, this is the North American P-51D Mustang in silver. And here is the version B variation. So that's everything for the D-Day release. We also have a new Johnny Lightning release of our Classic Gold series, which is one of our most popular series. So the first car in that, this is the 1968 AMC Javelin. So this is version A here in black with red line tires. And version B, as you can see, is white, and it's actually got blue interior and some black accents with that as well. The next car in the release, the 1963 Chevy Corvette. So that is the famous split window Corvette here. Black with a tan interior on that, and version B is great looking candy apple red, also with the tan interior. It's nothing cooler than the split window candy red Corvette. Next, the 1965 Chevy Chevelle 2-door wagon. Here it is in a pale yellow color. And version B for that is in blue here. It's actually real dark blue with a lighter blue interior. Next up in the release, the 1972 Olds Cutlass 442 convertible. Here it is in great looking saddle bronze, and version B in Sequoia green. It's got those color matched 442 wheels on it as well. Next in the release, the 1978 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am. This first version is in blue. Got the Trans Am bird on the hood, and version B in Laredo Brown. And lastly, in this classic gold release, here's the 1967 Buick GS 400. So this first is in metallic turquoise with red accents, super cool looking. And then in regal black here, black with red line tires and that red interior to match. That's everything for classic gold. Then lastly, for Johnny Lightning, this is next in our release for Truck and Trailer series. So these are three cars per set, 2 variations. So first off in this is the 2004 Hummer H2 with the camper trailer. Black Hummer with those off-road, big meaty off-road wheels on it. Great looking camp vehicle. And there's the version B in red with the matching camper on that as well. And then second in that, this is the 2006 Chevy HHR with the open car trailer. And there it is in Daytona blue for that first version, and Sunburst orange in the version B. And lastly, for Truck and Trailer, this should be a pretty popular one. This casting's been popular since we brought it back out. The 1993 Ford F-150. So this also comes with the camper shell on the bed and the open car trailer to haul behind it as well. So there's version A in Wild Strawberry. And version B here, it's great looking teal blue. It's called Cayman Blue. So that's everything we got for 164th. Next we'll jump in and show you guys 118. Okay, so starting with 118, we actually have something new for you guys. This is our 118 scale modern 5-spoke wheel pack. So these are for some of you guys that actually like to customize your 118 scale cars. These wheels are newly tooled. They were actually off of our new Yenko Camaro. So they come with the Goodyear white letter tires, lots of cool stuff for that. And they look great on almost any 118 car or truck or whatever. They're great looking kind of vintage style wheels, but with a modern twist on them. And then next, we have 3 cars actually in our Muscle Car and Corvette National release. So this first one is the 1972 Chevy Vega Yenko Stinger. So you might notice or recognize this from our 2-pack of Johnny Lightning. Very similar car here. So we've got it in red with all the Yenko graphics on it. It's great looking wheels, Goodyear white letter tires. Really is a super popular car, and the Vega is a really cool release that we don't put out very often. So we're really excited to see what you guys think of that. And this, as a Muscle Car and Corvette National, is based on an actual car at the show. The owner was Dennis Alba, who had this actual car. So we will be at the Muscle Car and Corvette Nationals. I believe it's this month, so we'll have a booth set up there. We'll be looking for other cars to do. So if you guys are in the area, you should come by and see us. Next, for the Muscle Car and Corvette National, the 1961 Chevy Corvette. So this is a great looking car. Love that red interior. Like our other 118s, it's got the opening doors and hood, the detailed engine, steerable front wheels. And as mentioned with Muscle Car and Corvette National, this is based on Roger Schmidt's 61 Chevy Corvette. It's the actual car that you would see at the show there. And lastly, this month, for the Muscle Car and Corvette National cars, this is the 1971 Dodge Charger RT. Great looking orange with this white top and matching white interior. So this is limited one of 1,002, like our others, opening doors and hood, detailed engine, steerable front wheels. And as Muscle Car and Corvette National, this was Tim Welburn's actual car that this was based on. So a gorgeous looking Charger, and should make a great addition to your 118 collection. And then last, this is our 1970 Mercury Cougar Eliminator. So this is actually a Hemmings Muscle Machine cover car. This is a great looking yellow color. I love the black accents with it. You can see the cover was the October 2004 edition of Hemmings Muscle Magazine, so similar to our others. Opening doors and hood, also an opening trunk on this model, steerable front wheels, accurate interior and chassis, and it's that heavyweight die-cast metal. So that's everything we've got for 118. Lastly, we'll show you guys the slot cars before we jump into model kits. All right, so for our release at Autoworld this time, we have a new Thunderjet release, and this is a new series for us. This is the Trans-America Racing cars, so these should be very popular. It's actually been pretty highly requested from you guys. The first is this 1966 Ford Mustang Racer here. This great looking Hayward Ford car. And next in the release, the 1968 Pontiac Firebird in white and red. And the third casting in this one, the 1967 Mercury Cougar, with those red and silver race graphics. Number 98 there. And lastly, the 1970 Plymouth Cuda. This should prove to be a popular one, number 42. Plymouth car with those black with those racing graphics on the top there. So all those are a really cool release. Like I said, it's been highly requested for Trans-America Racing cars, so we're excited to see what you guys do with tracks for those. We'll have some more Trans-America stuff coming up shortly. So next we'll jump in and show you guys model kits. All right, so first off for model kits, and we got a lot of them this month. This is actually something different we're trying. So this is the AMT Weekend Wrenching Kit, and what this is actually for setting up dioramas for your kit. So this has a lot of garage parts that it comes with, where you can build a 1/25th scale display. So the car shown, the Nova shown, is not included in the kit, but you do get lots of large full color decals if you want to hang up in a garage display. And then some of the pieces that come with it here. So you got a welding set, all these tools, the toolbox, shelves, and it does come with a figure, a creeper, and even a miniature model to put inside of there. So should be super cool. We're excited to see what you guys do with this diorama, and we'll have some more stuff like this coming out here shortly, so there'll be more to show you guys in that department. And then next up, coming out, we've got the 65 Riviera. So this is based on the movie car of the year, Villa Riviera by George Barris. What's cool about this kit, we did new pad printed triple pinstripe tires on it, expanded the decal sheet on this kit from the last release, kept this vintage style packaging look, and it is a 3-in-1 customizing kit, so it has all types of cool parts and features. You can see different roof edge trim there, bucket seats, the wheels, lots of cool instrument handles on the dash, and look at the parts tree too on the back for you guys who was asking to see about that. So super cool kit. We're excited about this one too. Love doing the Barris kits. Next up, the 40 Ford Coupe. So this is the Speed Demon Gasser. So what's cool about this is a build 1 and 3-way car as well. We did include some options like red pinstripe drag slicks and a lot of other stuff too. You can kind of see some of the Gasser options here. Grill filler. It's got 2 engines with it, I believe. Mag wheels, racing style hood. Just lots of super cool stuff in this kit. And then you can see those 2 complete engines there with triple carb options and all of that. And a look at the parts tree as well. And next up, keeping with the 50s era cars, this is the 55 Chevy Bel Air sedan. So always a popular car, the 55 Chevy. This is a 2-in-1 kit, build stock or street rods. So some of the cool options that come with this, you can see street rod engine parts, street rod wheels, a couple different wheel options there, steering wheel. Lots of cool stuff on this one as well, and you can see that decal sheet to do some flames, flaming 8 balls, all that cool stuff. And a look at the parts tree on that kit as well. And next, keeping with the Chevys, we got the 57 Chevy as well, a little more custom even with this one. So it's more of a gasser with that tilt front end. It's got pad printed vinyl tires, expanded the decal artwork. We have options for colored gasser windows in it as well. Kept this vintage Spirit of 57 style packaging. You can kind of see some of the great looking pictures here. These are photos of an actual built up and assembled kit. So lots of cool custom options with this kit, and we're excited to see what you guys build out of both these Chevys, and a look at the parts tree for you guys. Next up, keeping with the GM stuff, this is a super cool kit. This is the Rat Trap Vega kit. So real modified racer here. There's a lot of pretty cool features on it. You see that Borg Warner transmission, 427 engine, the tubular racing chassis. Some photos of a built-up one here as well. It's got hooker headers, those wide tires. Just a super cool kit that's a little different from some of the normal stuff we put out. And then next, some of these kits have proved to be pretty popular, the Toyota trucks. This is the Snap Fit Toyota 4x4, so a snap kit. And what's cool about this, there's actually a lot of really cool options that come with this. We have expanded the decal sheet on it as well. You guys can get a look at that. Very like period correct, just cool graphics on that. And it does come with extra accessories, so like a boat and all this other cool stuff, light bars and some pretty sweet stuff in there as well. And you can get a look at the parts tree. You guys want to see some of the options for this. So super cool kit, should be an easier snap together build and just make a lot of really cool stuff for that one. Next, we've got the 1970 Chevy Chevelle SS kit. So this should also prove to be pretty popular. So some of the variations you get on this, it's got rally wheels, it's got a 454 engine that comes with it, authentic dashboard and detailed interior and all of that too. And look at the parts tree on that one as well. And then again, keeping with the GMs, pretty heavy with the GMs this month. This is the Chevy Nova SS Pro Stocker, so this is a super cool looking kit. They got the old Pro vintage style artwork on it as well. Some of the features you can see on here. Lots of goodies to build this Nova. Different engine options for 4-barrel carbs and different wheels and tires. Got traction bars. Got just lots of super cool stuff for this drag Nova. And a look at that parts tree as well. And then lastly, for the model kits, a few months ago, you guys might remember our Street and Strip, or the Piranha kit that we had that included the Piranha drag car with the trailer and the hauler. So this is actually the Piranha drag car separately for you guys who don't want to build the full kit, or if you want to have an extra one. It includes a lot of cool stuff, a 20-page photo booklet. We expanded the racing decals, vintage style packaging, low speed and custom stickers, and you can see some of the features listed here too. Roll bars and drag chutes, fuel injected Hemi engine, highly detailed tubular chassis, and just lots of super cool stuff. And there's a look at the parts tree on that kit as well. So that's everything we got for you guys. Lots of stuff coming, tons of stuff this month. We thank you guys for watching these videos and buying the kits and building them. Keep sending us what you do. Keep giving us suggestions. As always, you can follow us on our Facebook pages. You can go to round2corp.com. Until then, we'll see you guys in December. Thank you.